today.
Yep.
And I am going to use a Bowdabra Bow Maker to make my bow. I have my tails cut, and these are cut at about 12 to 14 inches. Really, it's going to depend on your wreath, because we'll probably trim them up to make sure that they match the size of the wreath. So they need to be anywhere between 12 and 14 inches. We're going to go ahead and dovetail our ends, and I'll show you the ribbon in just a second.
Yep. I'm going to check and see if somebody just done
All right. Is that not pretty? Look at that. And that is, I believe, that's the Deluxe brand. Craft Outlet now carries the Deluxe brand. And is that not so pretty? It's got the sunflowers and the mums and the fall leaves on it. So we're going to be using that. Then I've also got that's 2.5 inch. Then I've also got a 1.5 inch sage green with some pretty stripes on there. And then we're just using a 7/8 of an inch in the burgundy. So we're working with all of the beautiful fall colors today.
Yes.
All
and
right.
I love adding the velvet ribbon to the fall bows. I just think it's so pretty.
Hey Charlene, she's asking where the grass is from.
It is from Craft Outlet. Now this I already had from last season, so I'm not sure if they still have it or not. But it did come from Craft Outlet.
All right, so I've got my 26 gauge floral wire in there. This is going to be a stacked bow. So when we do our stacked bow, we always start with our widest ribbon and then just layer it. We're going to put all of the tails in there together. And just center it into the Bowdabra. All right, and of course we're going to start with our widest tail.
And I
Or
love
widest ribbon,
this
sorry.
ribbon.
So this one is patterned on one side and it's orange on the other, so we're going to make sure we put the pattern side face down. And I always leave about an inch over here on my left hand side. These are going to be about 5-inch loops, not too big on this one.
And this is very thick
Twist, it is really thick. Twist, make my next loop, and then I'm just going to pull them up like that and make sure they're even. Going to have a total of 6 loops of this one. Twist, make my next loop. How much is that? Is that a 10-yard roll?
It is a 10-yard, yes.
To make sure I have enough for both bows. Yeah, Charlene, the Deluxe brand is really good for the, it's really great quality for the price, absolutely.
Definitely.
It is comparable to some of the more
Yes,
pricier.
the higher end ones. It really is. I love it.
Okay, we're going to step down on this one just a little bit, about an inch for these loops. Twist. Okay. I'm going to have 3 loops of that just because that's how much I have of that.
Yeah, we're about out of that one.
So because I only have 3 loops, I'm going to come in here. I don't have a loop on my left side, so I'm going to come in here and start with my left side for this loop. Just so that it's balanced when we get ready to fluff it. And these I'm going to step down about an inch or so on these two. And I'm going to put about 4, I think, in this one.
Yeah. I love that.
A little smaller. And this is a velvet ribbon, so it's really pretty. Let's see. It's probably good.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what it looks like in the Bowdabra. We're going to take it out, and to do that, I always put my fingers through the loop. Keep a finger right there in the center of the Bowdabra and then pull up on the 2 ends. Always pushing down as we're pulling up just to create that tension so all of our our loops stay in place exactly where we want them to stay. I put the 2 ends through the loop, push down as I pull up, and then take out of the Bowdabra. I'm going to open the 2 ends, come around back, and twist. All right, and I will let you fluff while I start making my ribbon. That one was for hers, so I'm going to make mine. And we probably will have to trim these tails a little bit, but that's okay. Whoops, sorry.
That's all right. Grab this one.
I've always would rather them be longer than we need than too short right off the bat.
Yep, for sure.
One thing.
What you looking for?
I'm looking for my sage ribbon.
Well, where did it go?
Well, that's a good question. Here it is.
It's
over in the corner.
Oh.
I almost lost it. And then
I'm like, I don't know. It was there. I knew it was there a minute ago.
I was going to have to improvise.
Yeah.
Was the case.
Yep.
And also, after you do that, I guess if I'm still making the bow, you can tell them how we attach the sign. We did drill holes in that sign, just so you know.
Yes.
But you don't have to.
No, you still could, staple your wire. I don't, probably the jewelry hole punches, unless you've got one that's a lot, that has the different size little things you can put on to do the hole, I think that it's gonna not work for this. But the other wheel.
So I'm just making another bow exactly like the one that I made for her. So I'm going to have 6 loops total of the pattern ribbon, which I just think is so pretty for fall. So y'all let us know what you're working on. Are you working on anything fun? Have you started working on fall yet? That's my question. Like I said, this is our very first one of the year. I think we probably, in the past, have started
a little earlier,
but we've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, been finishing up some summer things.
Now let me show you what I did, because this one is thicker. The sign is thicker. I used my drill and I just drilled holes on each side and then just used my 26 gauge wire to put it through the hole and then to the wreath. So very easy to do if you have a drill, but like I said, if you don't, you can use a stapler and staple your wire to the back. It's going to take a smaller stapler, but I think you could still do it and be able to hide it in the back. So that's what I would do. You're finished with this.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get that out of the way. I love the colors of this grass. just looks like it's got every one of the colors. It's even got the sage green and the burgundy and the orange, just so pretty.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach mine right to the top at 12 o'clock. And then we're going to work around the bow on this.
Yeah, that is right.
So listen, if y'all have questions about making wreaths or selling wreaths, y'all be sure to ask us in the comments, because we are always happy to answer any kind of questions, and no question is too silly.
No, it is
Okay,
not.
so
Don't
I mean,
be
if
afraid
you have
to
the
ask.
question, you can guarantee somebody else has the question.
That's